Good evening and welcome to That's Ridiculous Live. Please welcome to the stage your hosts for this evening, Joe McElderry and Grandma Hilda.
Hello, South Hello. Hello, South Shields. How are you doing? You all right? Oh my God, you look fantastic. Welcome. How's everybody feeling? Are you feeling good? I can't believe that a little podcast we started in the summer is something that we were going to just do to capture mine and my grandma's relationship has turned out to this. So first of all, thank you. But yes, go on. But obviously, there is somebody very, very important missing. And I will say, fame has slightly gone to her head. She's everywhere I go now. The first thing people say to us, it used to be, oh my God, are you Joe McElderry? It's now, where's Hilda? Which I'm a bit like, okay, sure, all right. But she has asked me to specifically introduce her in a very specific way. She's got her own team of people, she's got an agent, she's got security. But she still tells me off. So please, will you be upstanding for the Queen of South Shields, the icon, the legend, Grandma Hilda! It's Grandma Hilda, everybody! Give it up for Grandma Hilda, everyone! Here we are. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel very well, thank you.
Do you? Are you nervous?
Not really.
Not in the slightest bit. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what you're going to say, if I'm honest. By the way, can we comment on the outfit, please? Look at the leisure suit. You look fantastic. Did you choose that yourself?
Well, not really.
This is what I mean. You've got a team of people.
Well, I've got to do what I'm told. And by the way, when Joe's saying, everyone's saying, where's Hilda? She's busy tidying his room.
You see what I mean? 2 minutes in, it's just throwing us under the bus already. Well, we just wanted to say, firstly, I've mentioned it just a bit there. Thank you so much for coming. We have honestly been blown away by the response, and the numbers on Spotify and the downloads and everything has been incredible. And the social media reaction and people tagging us in stories and posts has been incredible. I mean, Grandma, do you know what a podcast is yet?
No. But some of the fans don't, because they were telling me that.
Well, we've got you a little whiskey in there. I've already poured you a whiskey, so if you fancy a little whiskey, you can have a little one in there. But cheers to everyone out there. Have you all got a drink out there? Oh, that's what we like to hear. So, what you can expect tonight, we are going to be doing basically what we've been doing in the deer hut, in the shed in the garden. And, we're going to play a game of 3. We're going to do a bit of Help Me Hilda, but we're going to take it to the audience in here tonight. So you can, I know you've already sent some questions in. We've got some dilemmas that people sent on social media. But most of all, we're just going to have a good time and a little chat. And we're just going to have a great time. Are you up for a good time? Now, we are going to do a few giveaways, and we're going to start straight away with one now. So if you check under your seat, somebody has got a piece of merchandise attached under their seat. If you're that person, make some noise. Don't fall off your chair. Anyone got it? Anyone? That's going to be awkward if nobody has it. Anyone? It's definitely there. I know they've put it there. Well, okay, whatever. You've got it. Have you got it? There you go. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause, everyone. I think it's a That's Ridiculous bag or something. And how do you feel that you're not on the merchandise desk tonight?
Well, I quite like it.
You've been upgraded.
To what?
A celebrity, a star.
Oh, I didn't know I had a grade.
Well, don't get too used to it because you're going on tour in September. You're selling the merch again. So we should say this is Grandma's been a little bit unwell the last few weeks, and it's a lot sadder than that. And this is one of your first outings out. She basically pulled 2 muscles in her back and has been. How long have you been? You've been stuck in bed for quite a few weeks, haven't you?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. And what did you say before? You said you knew it was serious because I came and tidied your room.
True.
I didn't tidy it. I just helped her with her iPad, I think. So, have you been up to much since everybody last seen you? Before Christmas was the last time they saw an episode. What have you been up to? What's been happening?
Not much, really.
No?
Just sitting in a room with me feet up.
You came to the pantomime.
Oh, yes, I enjoyed that.
You came to the pantomime and you've been to see
And
Joseph.
I've been to see Joseph.
Yes.
That was nice.
Has anybody else seen Joseph here yet? So I had a show this afternoon and then came straight to here. So I've gone from Pharaoh to Dog's Body for Hilda. Did you enjoy... I mean, I know you weren't that well, but did you enjoy Christmas? You didn't really get to enjoy it, did you?
Well, not really.
No?
But as long as you did, that's the main thing.
You came over for a little Christmas dinner, though.
Uh-huh.
And we had to swap...
Take me back home. Because I was boring them to death.
And we also had to change. I mean, it was bad. You were in a lot of pain, but we also had to change about 8 different chairs for you. And she'd sit down in it for like 30 seconds. She'd be like, no, I need another chair. And then you ended up lying on the sofa in the kitchen. And everyone was like just going, are you all right, Hilda? And then we took her home. So you've had a bit of a traumatic Christmas, haven't you?
I have, definitely.
But it's good to see you here. I'm glad to see you're on the mend. And you look fabulous, doesn't you? The other big question I wanted to ask her was, did you watch the Gavin and Stacey special on Christmas Day?
No.
No?
No, because I felt that tired. I got myself settled, and I was going to watch it. And the next thing I knew, I woke up and it was all over.
What, the next day?
Yes.
Boxing Day. I watched it. Did you all watch the Gavin and Stacey special? Do you know what? I've never seen... I saw the other Christmas special that they did a few years back, but I'd never seen it before then, but I found myself quite emotional watching that. It was, my heart of stone had been melted. It was fantastic. And what about New Year? Did you do anything for New Year?
No.
Nothing.
I was still on my own on New Year.
You make us sound like a horrible family.
Well, I don't think you're a horrible family.
Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
No, I didn't.
No?
Because I knew what resolution I was going to make, I wouldn't keep it.
We should also say, if you do hear the metro hurtling past, it's still not the new one. But I'm sure they might interrupt. But we thought we'd add a little bit. You did hear on the podcast, obviously we filmed it in my shed, and you could hear sometimes we'd have to stop if there was a plane flying over. And also the seagulls, if they landed on the roof, you would hear the seagulls. What else? You'd hear cars, you'd hear Amazon drivers literally tearing up my the driveway coming into the house. So you probably heard a little bit of atmospheric stuff, so we thought we'd just add it with the metro for you tonight. So do you think I should make any New Year's resolutions this year?
It's up to you. I'm not your boss.
Yeah, right. If you had to make a New Year's resolution for me, though, what would it be? What are you guys saying down there? What did you say? Tidy me room. Well, yeah, that is an obvious one.
And your dressing room. That's worse.
My dressing room is bad. It is bad. I got to Sunderland on Tuesday to open Joseph, and I moved into the dressing room, and within 10 minutes of being there, somebody who works on the show came in, and they were like, what has happened in here? It was an absolute tip. But did anybody set any New Year's resolutions here? No? Anyone doing dry January? No. Oh, wow. So we know the demographic we're reaching with. That's ridiculous. Take a lot of money on the bar. Okay. That's brilliant. Right, now, we're gonna show you a little kind of compilation of clips later on in the show of some of our personal highlights. Probably we'll do that in the interval so you can have a little watch. But one of the standout moments that everybody commented on the podcast was Biddy and Arthur. Right. Do you all remember Biddy and Arthur? Yes. So if you didn't see it, Grandma, could you just explain to people what Biddy and Arthur was?
Biddy was an old lady who had just lost her dog. Mm-hmm. And Arthur was the dog. But she was wandering round the park. She had taken the dog, and the vet had said, he's got to go the journey. So she went in the park, talking away to Arthur, who she had just had to take to the vet. And it was a sad story.
He died, basically.
He died.
Yeah. But, well, we were kind of talking on the podcast, and we had a little sound problem, just to give you a backstory on this. So somebody said the sound problem, we need to retake a little bit of the story, and Grandma hadn't spoken about Biddy and Arthur in the episode, and so we'd gone back to ask a question, and it was right at the end of the episode, Biddy and Arthur chat came, and Chris, Grant and the team who were working behind the thing were literally wetting themselves behind the camera, like trying to hold in their laughter. But I've got another surprise, Grandma, because I've managed to get a little bit of the script of Biddy and Arthur. So would you read me a little bit? I've also just noticed you pulled your glasses out of your bra there. I don't know if anybody else... I don't know if anybody else clocked that as I was talking. I thought, she doesn't think I've noticed that. She's literally just pulled it in front of all of these people.
Where does he get the drink from?
Can you read a bit? Right, I think this must be like your opening monologue. I'll hold it. I'll stand here. Can you say that?
You realise...
Pull your microphone up.
You realise that it's a long time since we've done it.
Come on,
thank goodness there's an empty seat. Come on, Arthur, let's sit down.
Biddy sits down and talks to Arthur very softly.
Sit beside me, Arthur. Keep me company as you usually do. Now, so what'll happen now? Do I have to walk round the park on my own? Arthur, I always liked our walks, especially on a day like today. I know you're getting old, but so am I, and you are in a better place now. Actually, I wish I could be with you.
Oh, lovely light reading for a drama group. Give her a round of applause, everybody.
And it was supposed to be over Christmas time. We always did a play for the rest of the youth, really. But when Joe's friends they were laughing, but it wasn't funny, it was sad. And we realised it was too sad, so we didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't do it?
Oh, yes, we did it for ourselves.
Oh, right.
And we made a video.
I wish we could see the video. Can I buy a video, please?
Yes, £1 each.
I think I can sell that for a lot more now, if I'm honest. I think... Right. So one of the other favourite topics that we're going to play with you guys tonight was Word of the Week, right? And we had so many words over time. I mean, we had so much comedy provided from Grandma learning the new English language. What's your thoughts on the new English language now?
I can't even remember the words.
We had Delulu, Brat Corded. Do you remember any of them?
Delulu. Delulu. In the dictionary.
Well.
Instead of what?
Delusional.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Give me these glasses.
It is, isn't it?
It is ridiculous. But that's why we do it. It's funny. But we thought tonight we would get you involved. Are you up for a bit of audience participation? So I need more commitment than that, guys. Come on. Yes. So we are it's think like pass the parcel, right? We're going to pass the bucket round, and it's got loads of words of the week in. And we're going to play a song, pass the bucket, whichever way, down the rows, wherever you want. Hold the word up. Grandma will try and guess it first. If she doesn't get it, whoever holds the word up, you can guess it. And Kelly's going to run round with a microphone. So I've got a bucket of words here. We're going to pass them. Hilda's going to shout stop with the bucket when it gets to somebody at random. I'm going to pass that. Jordan is going to hit the music like an old school party disco. And let's hear some words of the week. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see your hands if you're not passing the bucket. Hey. Woo.
Stop.
Stop. Stop.
She wasn't listening.
All right. Pick a word out. Pick a word out. It stopped on you.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I think so. Hold your word up. Let's have a look. Low key. Low key, Grandma. That's the word. Do you know what low key means? Well, it's a phrase, really, but you get the gist.
Not the top, low key. You're not the top singer.
Oh, you mean like...
You know what I mean? It's either the top.
Hold your mic open. Hold your mic.
Top or low key.
Oh, what you mean like you're singing in a lower key?
Yeah.
No, that's...
No, I don't mean that. You're not the best.
Oh, but like you're lower down on the pecking order?
Yes.
No. Do you know what low key means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
A quieter affair, a low key instead of blasé and loud and what's the name? Low key is quieter and
Yes.
easygoing.
To be low key is to keep a low profile or keep on the down low, sometimes used in the context of wanting to not act too eager or seem too enthusiastic about something, even though in reality you are very excited. The opposite of being low key is high key. I can sing the high key. Example, low key, I'm so keen for the concert on Saturday. That makes sense?
Yes.
No.
No.
Play the music, Jordan. Here we go.
Stop.
Stop. Pick one out, whoever it was. What you got? Oh, language. We'll bleep her out.
No cap.
No caps. No cap. Do you know what that means?
Caps.
No cap.
CAP. No cap.
Do you know what
He hasn't got a hat on. No, I'm kidding.
Well, that was... She's not kidding.
Low cap.
No cap.
I haven't a clue.
Right, do you know what it means?
I've got no idea.
No idea. No cap.
I would say it's having no filter.
No filter. Cap is Gen Z slang that means lie or false. When somebody is lying, they are capping. No cap is the opposite. It means the absolute truth. Example, I definitely saw him do it. No cap. I have never heard of that. Anybody else heard of that?
I would also.
She's
Joe,
heard of it, yeah.
I would also say you've got a very cold head.
You've got a cold head.
You've got no cap on.
Oh, right, yeah. I thought that was another one for somebody telling a lie. I was like, that's a new one.
I'm so
A very
glad
cold
I
head.
didn't know that.
Well, kneecap. So that sounds like something else as well. Start the music, Jordan. Pass it round. Here we go. Woo!
Stop.
You say that so angrily, Grandma. Who's got it? Where are bless? Give Kelly a round of applause, by the way. She's running all over the
opposite
place.
side wherever I go. Okay.
What we got?
Goat.
Goat. Right, do you know what goat stands for?
Goat.
Goat.
A goat, an animal.
No,
You mean the word goat?
the word goat. If I said, Hilda, you are the goat.
Probably a hard-working soul. Haven't got a clue.
Look at her creating a little pity party here tonight. She's getting all the R's and the, oh, poor Hilda. No, if I said you're the goat, what do you think that would mean?
I would think it means you need to go to Specsavers.
Right. Well, GOAT stands for the greatest of all time.
Is it?
So someone who is legendary and admirable. Example, Roger Federer is just the GOAT of tennis or something like that. Does that make sense?
Of every different sport.
Well, it can be defined. You know, I would say Beyonce is the GOAT. Or if you were a fan of Michael Jackson, you might say that. Or a film star.
But just in your opinion.
Yeah.
So how can it be for everyone? You mean everyone's got a goat?
Yes, everybody's got a GOAT.
Well, there's another ridiculous thing. No wonder people can't understand.
Who would your GOAT be? If you had to pick a GOAT, the greatest of all time, who would it be?
I'm going. I don't know everyone, so how can I have a goat?
Barbara Streisand, you'd probably say her, wouldn't you?
No.
No?
I just
Oh, all right,
think
sorry.
She's a good singer, that's all.
Yeah, but she's probably one of the greatest of all time. All right, let's move on. Anyways.
Just let the goat keep its name.
Start the music,
Hilda's
Jordan.
the goat.
Hilda is the GOAT. Pass it along. Here we go.
Stop.
What have we got? I'm exhausted already. What have we got?
Salty.
Salty. Salty.
So this is the new word.
Yes, I could say Hilda. Oh, Hilda, you're a bit salty.
Bad-tempered.
It could be. It could be,
Moody.
actually. You know what? I'm going to give you that one. Not to be mistaken with how something tastes, salty refers to being angry, upset, bitter, irritated, or annoyed. It generally comes with negative connotations. Example, they're just salty because they're jealous.
All right.
Yeah? Do you like that one? You could use
Not
that one.
really. There's better words, isn't it?
What would you say for that? How would you describe somebody instead of saying...
Miserable and moody.
Yeah, I like salty. It's a bit more... It's a bit sassy, innit?
Oh, classy.
Sassy, not glassy.
Oh, I thought you said
Pass them along. We've got time for a couple more.
Stop.
What have we got?
Extra.
Extra. Do you know that one, Grandma? Extra?
Extra. Extra.
Yes.
She's so extra.
Exactly. Hilda's extra.
She is extra.
Extra what?
Not large, don't worry.
Extra. Well, that's not a new word.
No, but if I said, Hilda, look at you sitting there, you're so extra.
Extra salty.
No, I don't get it.
Extra means like fabulous. Overly excessive, dramatic, or over the top. I wouldn't use it in that.
I just wouldn't either. I'm saying
I would
nothing.
say if I was using that one, if I said somebody's extra, it would be they were quite fabulous.
Yes.
That's how I would use it in that.
Like what you feel like for Beyonce.
And you in your outfit.
All right.
You are fabulous. Right, we've got time for one more. Hit the music, Jordan. Woo!
Stop.
Where we at?
Yeah. 8.
8. Not ape. 8. A-T-E. 8.
A-T-E. 8. Eat your breakfast. Is it that 8 or is it a new 8?
If I said, Hilda, you've 8 tonight.
Well, good tonight.
Yes. Well, yeah. That's a good one.
Right.
Somebody actually, one of the kids in Joseph, so there's kids in Joseph when we do the show, and they're fantastic. And I was stood at the beginning of the second half of the show, and I'm in this position in the show, like waiting to go on. And this kid pops his head round the curtain, and he's like, "Can I just say, Joe, this outfit is eating." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "Yeah, that's what we say now." And I was like, this is what I must sound like to my grandma when I'm doing Word of the Week.
Definitely.
Right. Swiftly moving on. Thank you for your joining in and participation there. Do you feel any more enlightened on any more words?
No. I'm sticking to the dictionary.
Do you know as well, somebody last night, right? It just shows you how word gets around. Obviously, we must say a huge thank you as well, which I didn't say at the beginning, to our fantastic sponsors, Coleman Seafood Temple and South Shields Football Club. Give them a big round of applause. And somebody was at stage door last night, and they were like, "Is Grandma Hilda okay?" Because we went to Coleman's the other day, and they said she hasn't been in for weeks, and they're really worried about her.
Well, I go every Friday.
Well, obviously, you're a big miss. You haven't been causing havoc in there with your pensioner special.
It's very good value.
No, I know. It is. Right. Now, if you watched one of the episodes on the podcast, we kind of went into a little bit of Grandma trying to name 3 of my songs. And it didn't go very well. She basically doesn't know any of my songs. So I thought, let's put her to the test, and we're going to give you a little music quiz in front of the audience. So you're going to hear a little clip of, I think, 5 or 6 songs of mine, and I want you to tell me the titles of what they are.
I can't remember what I had for me tea yesterday.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Right, let's hear the first song, see if you can guess this.
The fans will tell me.
No, don't tell her. Don't tell her until I ask you. Here we go. Here's the first one.
Breathe fire, share your sparkle inside.
Love.
Yes, well done. Well done. I didn't think you were going to get that there. Right, next one. Here we go.
Tired of hanging on to all.
This is what I believe.
This is what I believe. It's Here's What I Believe, but we'll give you This Is What I Believe. We'll have That's What I Believe in the podcast. But yes, Here's What I Believe. Well done. That's your favourite, isn't it, you said?
Yes.
Is that one of your favourites?
One of.
One of. What's the other ones?
Love.
Oh, really? That's because it's just been played.
No. I like it when they all join in.
On the hey, hey, hey. Right, here's the next one. Hit it, Jordan.
I am an army.
Oh, what?
I am an army.
I Am an Army. No, it's not I Am an Army. It was around the same time as I Am an Army. That's why you'll be thinking that. B.
No. Can't remember.
Baby Had You Fun.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Right, next one. This isn't mine, but it's a cover of a song that I did. I wish it was mine.
I dreamed a dream in time.
I dreamed a dream.
Yes. Right, next up, let's hit it.
I can almost see it.
The climb.
Dream I'm
Also, did you clock that massive eye roll she did when she said that? So, Grandma absolutely hates the climb, right? She hates it, don't you?
Well, I don't hate it, but I think there was such lovely ballads when you won the X Factor that you could have had a better one.
Tell that to Rage
But
Against the
that's
Machine.
Tell her what.
Tell that to Rage Against the Machine as well. What song would you have chosen instead of that, out of interest?
Well, I didn't have one in particular, but I think there was such great music out, and that was just not mine. I just didn't like it.
You didn't like it. Well, that's the end of that then. It's a good job you guys like it, I suppose. Right, we've got time for one more. Let's hit it.
Yeah, I know this and I forgot.
Now I can't behave. I feel it in my feet on the streets.
The one you came back after that.
But don't you know there's something
Forgot.
And if somebody's going to make it.
That's somebody gonna be you. Oh, I forgot.
And I keep telling my reflection.
I told you. It's no good me.
We may as well
going
just
in
put a
the
sign on the front. It's ambitions.
Ambitions.
Give her a round of applause, everybody.
Well, I'm not a quiz person.
No, I think you've done very well. And as we did say, you know, in the podcast many times, I put Grandma on the spot so many times in that shed. And if I had a mind and I was as fabulous as she is at 90, I would be very, very, very blessed. I know I wind her up, but she does incredibly well. So thank you. And thank you for taking it in good fun. Because I do take the mick out of you a little
I've got
bit.
no other option.
Well, you could say you don't want to do it. It's too late now, actually.
I don't mind doing it, but I wish I knew what you're going to ask when I got up here.
We'd sit at my house, right, when we're doing the podcast, and we'd sit in the living room before we'd go downstairs while they're setting the cameras up, and we'd run through some of the stuff. And you were like, it's pointless telling us this upstairs, because by the time I get down, I forgot what you've taught us upstairs in the living room.
It's true. And it is true when you're getting older that happens.
To be fair, it is true. I actually forgot the words on stage last night in the middle of the song.
Did you?
Yes, very bad. Everyone was laughing at us on stage. The audience didn't know because I covered it very well, but or maybe some of them down here noticed. I saw a few eyebrows raised there. So we spoke quite a bit in the podcast about the Dolly mixtures and the incredible work that you did with the Dolly mixtures. So, yes. Can you remind people can you remember what year it was, around what time it was when you first started that?
About the beginning of 1980.
1980.
It was over, late 70s.
And we spoke about it on the podcast, but you never realised, obviously, the impact it would have had from what you did to the point where they'd make a musical so many years later about your story.
Yeah, it was good. It was nice of them to do that.
It was. Well, we've been delving into the archives of many things. and we found a little video of you performing Enough Is Enough by Donna Summer and Barbara Streisand. So we're going to take a little look on the screen at how it went down. Let's see what you were doing. How does that feel watching that back now?
Unbelievable. Well, it was good times because
Hey, Grandma, you don't look much different.
I must have looked old then. No, it was. We did 14 years in all in clubs, and we raised a lot of money for cancer research for the South Shield and the hospital in Newcastle.
Which they said now, I think, if they calculated what they'd earned now in today's money, it would be like 150,000 to 200,000 pounds, wouldn't it? Which is amazing.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. How does it feel watching that back?
That's a bad recording. That. It was, but it was.
Do you know what makes me laugh is because I would, if somebody did that to me about some of my work, that would be the first thing I would be thinking. Great minds think alike.
We just did it. We were all working full time. There were 7 of us, and they never ever missed a show.
No, and you were in charge of them all.
Yeah, well, it was a great team.
Can you imagine what she was like in charge of everyone?
I was very good.
No, I know. I know that, Hilda. It's because nobody would mess with you, that's why.
I don't believe you.
Right, can you... before we go to the interval, we're going to take a quick interval so you guys can get a little drink and stuff and get refreshed and whatever you need to do. And we're going to come back in the second half and we're going to answer some questions that you've been sending. We're going to play Help Me, Hilda, and a few other little surprises along the way. But would you teach them a tiny little bit of the routine? I know you're struggling to stand up a little bit, but can you do anything from the chair, from Enough Is Enough? Bit of choreography.
I'll leave that to you.
I don't know the routine. Have you not got... Yes, come on, Hilda. Have you not got a hand routine or something that you used to do? There must have been some arm movements choreography.
It's a long time ago, Joe.
Was it not something like tell him to get out or something?
Yes, I'll do that.
Go on then, teach them.
Tell him to get out.
On that note, we'll see you after the interval. Thank you so much. Play the music. Here we go.